Hello, Motorrad World fans. And last week we spoke to Alex Rins from Suzuki MotoGP. And this week we've got his teammate and 2020 MotoGP World Champion, Mr. Joan Mir. Joan, thank you so much for joining us. I see you've been mowing the lawn at Mallorca. How is your preparation for 2021 going so far?
It was good. I usually go to Mallorca in the pre-season for a couple of days. We have a really good availability to train in the track in Circuit Mallorca, and I have to say that today was my rest day because we trained from the 10 in the morning to 2 midday. Then we stopped for 1 hour, and then we started again till 7 o'clock in the afternoon.
Sure.
So it was for 4 days. So it was pretty hard getting ready for the testing in Qatar. That will be also really difficult 6 days there, and nothing more. Just ready for action, and I think that this year I'm more prepared than ever, and I'm ready.
Have you settled now knowing that you're world champion, or do you still dream and think you're going to wake up and it's all just a dream? Do you now know that you're MotoGP champion and we must go again?
I already understood that I'm MotoGP world champion, but I think that nothing changed. No, I think that what gives me this title is motivation to repeat it again in a different way, to try to improve the speed, to try to be faster, to get more victories, and that's it. I think that we are young, and we have to continue making our job.
So how does your mentality and the approach to the season change now, heading into the new season as world champion? Because last year, you were chasing the carrot and you wanted to be world champion, but there is always a lot of pressure, but no one was really thinking of you as world champion. But now all the lights and all the cameras and everyone's looking at you. So how do you mentally prepare yourself for the season ahead?
It's easy to motivate myself for this season because I think that we have a title to defend. I think that we will have also Marquez back if it's possible, and I have motivation to be competitive, to try to defend this title, to try to, if it's not possible to defend it, to fight for the title. I last year, giving my 100%, I was able to take the title, and I don't know this year. What I have to be sure with myself is that I'm able to give the 100% in every race. Then I don't know. And about the preparation is the same one. The motivation is easy, but the preparation is the same one. I'm trying to do to improve my skills every day. I woke up with this mentality that I want to be better, and let's see.
I like that. Improve your skills when you already have all the skills. I don't know how MotoGP World Champions improve their skills, but anyway, Davide Brivio has moved on. How was your relationship with him, and how big a role did he play in the success of Suzuki in your time there?
Well, he was the one that created the great atmosphere that made the selection of the people working there. He make a really good job on that, and also trying to find one rider or two competitive riders to one day become world champion, and he become his target, his dream. And now he decided that it's better to change for 4 wheels, and I wish him the best of luck for this new chapter, and nothing. I'm just grateful for Davide to giving me the opportunity to be in Suzuki, and now Davide is not here, but all the team is here, and everyone is ready to trying to repeat this title or to making Suzuki even better, and let's see.
The new season kicks off now in Qatar, where you guys didn't actually race last season. So how do you think the Suzuki will go there and you, and how vital is the testing coming up and the back-to-back races?
Well, I remember last year in the test in Qatar, we've been really quick there, and the bike, normally the character of the Suzuki there is working well. So I think that we will be able to make a good weekend. So let's see. I'm looking forward. I think that it's not bad for us to have 2 races in Qatar. What is not so positive for everyone is that will be 6 days of testing. That I think that is a bit too much. but it's like this, and we cannot do anything.
How did you approach the 2020 season? I mean, it didn't exactly get off to the best of start for you, but you seem to be very mentally strong. I think that's one of your key assets, is your mental strength. Even when the times were so bad at the beginning, did you just mentally say, right, it's a long season? It wasn't a long season. It was a very difficult and different season. How did you pick yourself up and say, let's keep going, keep going, keep going?
Nothing to lose, probably. This was the key, no? I remember that the start of the season was so bad. I didn't have that luck. I didn't found the speed in Jerez also to be on the podium. But on the other part, then when we start in Austria with the good results, this was the key, no? That I understood how to be there in every race, and then I was able to be there fighting every race, and to recover points and to don't make mistakes, and then defend the title. So defend the points and defend a bit that is not easy to close a championship, no? So for this year, I don't know. I don't know what I have to expect. Our performance was not bad last year. Even if we didn't get a lot of victories, we've been on the podium every race. So this is the target for this year, being on the podium in every race from the first one. And then let's see if we are able to fight and to find this pressure that normally gave me something more at the end of the season that will be important.
At what point last year did you think I can actually be world champion? And did you start getting more nervous at races as the season kind of came down and you were leading the championship and you had to defend the lead? At what point did you go, shit, we can maybe win this championship?
In the moment that when in Austria, I was fighting for, well, in the first race I finished second. Then in the second race I was trying to get the victory, and then we took the red flag, and I started with used tires, I remember. And then with the used tires, nothing to do with the people with new tires, you know. So after Austria, I said, okay, I was the fastest one during all the weekend, but I don't know if I'm only strong in Austria, you know. Let's see in another race, and then was Barcelona, and then Barcelona again. Podium, 2 races. The second one really close to the victory. They say, well, maybe this is a reality that we are a championship contender. Then Misano, the same thing, Aragon. And in Misano, I was recovering a lot of points, And in Misano, I said, after the second race, if nothing changed, we can. I think that we will fight till the end. And it was like this.
Yeah, it certainly was like this. You recently said that while you are the champion, you're not actually the favorite heading into the season. So who would you say is the favorite? Because this is by far the most competitive MotoGP championship we've ever had. I can't pick. When people ask me who do you think is going to win, I want to slap them because I just don't know.
Even us, we don't know. I think that, well, Marquez deserved to be the favorite because of the last years. But last year was everything really close, no? I don't know who is the favorite. I'm one of the favorites, but I not consider myself as a favorite. Okay. So let's see.
Now, Joan, have you ever been to South Africa?
No, I want to go.
Yeah, you must come because let me tell you, you can see how fast Brad Binder and how fit Brad Binder is. And let me tell you why, because he runs away from lions and he rides elephants. So that's made him fast and fit. So you must come to South Africa. You must come sometime and we'll get you chasing lions and riding elephants. That'll make you more skillful.
Wow, this is something that in the future I have it on my list. You know, I want to go.
Yeah, you must definitely come. Okay, you're still a very young rider, and to already be MotoGP world champion, have you set yourself a goal, or is it literally just take every season as it comes?
I don't have a goal in my mind. The goal was to become world champion, but now that I'm two-time world champion with in Moto3 and in MotoGP, if now I retire, I will not be satisfied with myself. I want more. I want to continue growing, and I think that I only 23 years old. I have a lot of career in front of me and a lot of opportunities to become one day one or two or three times, I don't know, more. Who knows? What is important is that this motivation that I have inside of me, this strength that make me waking up to every morning and to try to improve every day a little bit more and to try to be fully focused in what I'm doing. If I have this, I will not retire till a lot of years. But if one day I say, I don't have the motivation. I prefer to go to the disco and to go with my friends or I don't know. It's something that we never know, or even to put the motorbikes in a second phase. You know, in that day I will stop. But I think that this will be. We have Joan Mir for a couple of years more.
I like to hear that. But now Rossi's 42, so that's 19 more years for you. Do you think you've got 19?
Maybe no. This is maybe not. I don't see myself with 42 or 43 years old with a MotoGP. No, this is too much. This is too much. If I have a range like Valentino have, I think that with 42 or 43 is better to be there, coaching the guys, the young guys, and that's it. But I don't know how this guy find the strength to continue improving. Maybe now I say to you this, but maybe who knows? If I never lose this strength, I would like to continue for a lot of years, you know.
Last question for you, Joan. Who is the hardest rider that you've battled in MotoGP so far? Who's that rider that when you see him next to you or when you see him in front of you, you think, oh, I don't want to race this guy now?
Well, now that this is for South Africa, I think Brad is quite difficult to overtake in this because he brakes so hard, yeah. And then he has a a riding style really different. No, he brakes so hard, he stopped the bike in the middle, and then he opened like an animal. And for a rider that, okay, I'm one of the guys that brake harder in MotoGP, but I like to carry a little speed in the corner. You know, the Brad has a different riding style. So for the guys that has a so different riding style than you and this, it's always difficult to fight with them on track.
You see, that's why you must come to South Africa so you can ride elephants and lions. That'll make
Yeah,
you more of an animal.
yeah, to break even harder.
Yeah. Joan, thank you so much for taking out the time. Congratulations again on last year. It was absolutely fantastic. And we wish you all the best in 2021.
Thank you. Bye
Ciao.
bye. It was a pleasure.